Hey there, and hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. As always, please drop into the comments below hi and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay. And please don't forget to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give me. And also, please do not forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on so we can stay connected. Now, we're going to be talking about a topic today that I feel a lot of people are looking to learn, and it's ways to increase our business and our sales. Now, what I do want to get ahead of before we dive in is that it does not have to be as difficult as many people think and feel. And what I'm going to go over today are three simplistic things that we need to take a look at, and three ways of how we can increase our business and our sales. So let's dive on in. So, hey everyone, Scott Aaron here. Again, if I'm coming through loud and clear, you can see me, you can hear me. Please drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. I just want to make sure there's no audio issues, no visual issues, so you guys get all of the value that I am bringing to all of you today. Now, this is a trick question. I'm going to ask it anyway, but I know what the answer is. Every single person is looking to increase their business and increase their sales. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate you clarifying that. Thank you. Everybody is. Now, I don't want to say everyone. There are some people that are complacent. There are people that are comfortable with where they are. And with who I am and my wife is, and us as a couple and running the company that we run, we are never satisfied. We are always looking to grow. We are always looking to push. We are always looking for new and inventive ways to get to the next level, because the peak of one mountain is the valley of the next. And what I really wanted to clarify with all of you today, whether you're watching live or on the replay, is it doesn't have to be a difficult journey to increase your business and increase your sales. So again, right before I jump in, if you could say hi and where you're tuning in from, city, state, country, province, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you're watching this on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction in wherever you're watching. Just let me know that you've resonated with this. And please don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile. And if we're not yet connected, please hit my follow button and then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. So the first thing that you can do to increase your business and your sales is take a good look at your business and define your biggest bottleneck. So take a good look at your business and define what is your biggest bottleneck. Now, for those that do not know what a bottleneck is, basically that is a specific aspect of your business that is holding back your business. Meaning there's an issue, there's a problem, there's a gap, there's a hole, there's a void. So common bottlenecks, brand visibility, lack of lead generation, lack of visibility on social media, lack of structure to your business, lack of overall sales. These are all website optimization, right? You're not growing an email list. These are all key indicators that there is a bottleneck in your business. And basically, that bottleneck is not allowing your business to flow. It is stopping the flow of growth. It is stopping the flow of income. It is stopping the flow of everything. So one of the best things that you can do, and my wife and I have a group coaching mastermind called Expert Authority, where we take service professionals, coaches, consultants through our strategy over a year period of what if we were them, because we take a look at everybody's business, we help them define their bottleneck, and then we give a solution, a plan of action. Because one of the greatest things that any business owner can do for themselves is identifying their problems. Because what a lot of people do is they ignore the problems. My wife and I are doing a workshop this week called the Personal Branding Blueprint, and we've had around 300 people register, and we've asked people each day, are you satisfied with where your business is? And the majority of, if not all of them, are saying no. Has your business been stuck at the same income level or revenue generation level for the last however long it's been? And people are saying, yes, it's been stuck. The only reason why our income gets stuck where it is that there's a undefined bottleneck, meaning there's a reason for it. And when you can define that bottleneck, it leads to the second thing that you can do, which once the bottleneck is defined, you just need to create a plan of action of what you can do to move past this issue in your business. So if this makes sense so far, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Again, if you're coming on late, as Claire has done, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay. And please feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support. Again, please don't forget to go to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, and turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. So if all this has made sense so far, again, if you're not happy in your business, you first have to take a good look at your business and define that bottleneck. And once that bottleneck is defined, so using an example of maybe you are struggling with generating consistent leads on social media. Maybe LinkedIn is your main platform of choice where your ideal client is spending their most time, but you are struggling converting those connections that you have on LinkedIn into leads, into clients, and into sales. And that's a victory right there. When you can define what your bottleneck is, and you can devise a plan of action of what you can do to move past that issue in your business, it's all uphill from there. So I would define that, I have a lead generation issue. And, what can I do? I could better use LinkedIn. I can get a little bit more niched down with the types of people that I'm connecting with. Maybe I could improve my messaging and my response rate. Maybe I could get a little bit of help understanding the flow of a sales conversation. It could be just little things, but writing down that action plan of the things that you can do if you took action on them would start to solve the problems that you're facing in your business. So again, going back before we go forward, we don't have to make this long, drawn out, and difficult. Take a good look at your business and define your biggest bottleneck. I think it's called the ostrich effect, right? Sometimes we end up burying our heads in the sand and we don't want to face the music. We don't want to acknowledge that something is wrong. We don't want to think that maybe things are going the wrong way. You got to take your head out of the sand and you have to face your problems head on. Because when you do face those problems head on, and then you can then create that plan of action of what you can do to move past those issues, you got to shorten the learning curve. I can't stress this point enough. You got to shorten the learning curve. So here's an interesting thing. So I'm in a I'm in a LinkedIn networking group on LinkedIn, and there's tons tons of people in there. I mean, a few 100,000 people in this group. So the other day, I I asked a poll question just to do some market research, and my question was simply, do you feel that most successful people are currently or at some point have worked with a coach or a mentor? Pretty standard question. But here's what was alarming to me. Uh, there were almost 200 votes, and nearly 70% felt that successful people are not working with coaches or mentors to get to where they want to be. So why is that a scary thing? Well, number one, you can't do it alone. Any great business professional, any successful business professional has had help along the way. They have not gone it alone. You can ask anyone that you know that's successful, and you could say, did you work with anyone? Did you get mentored by anyone? Did you coach with anyone? Who helped you get to where you're at now? They will absolutely have someone. But this is the other thing, and it brought up something for me that relates to money mindset. A lot of people would rather struggle year after year than making a scary investment into a group program or hiring a coach or mentor in that area that is a bottleneck of their business so they can shorten that learning curve and get to that next level of their business. They are much more willing. That's what this poll taught me, is that the majority of the people in that group would much rather uh, continue to struggle and try to go it alone without making any sort of investment to get to where they want to be. Now, you don't have to make an investment, but here's the interesting thing. There's a lot of people that are reluctant to do so, but yet they wonder why they're struggling in closing sales and growing their own business. It's the law of reciprocation, right? Money has to move around. You have to give in order to get, right? So the fact of the matter is, and this is a great example, it's like a money mindset coach that has a bad money mindset, or a money mindset coach that is struggling monetarily. Now, there's a lot of things out there where, you got to fake it till you make it. No, I don't believe in that. I believe in you have to become an expert in your space. You have to get the hours and hours and hours of that skill, of that expertise in place so you can position yourself as the go-to person. And one of the best ways to do that is to work with other people that are successful in the areas that you want to be successful in. Every time we open the doors to our group coaching mastermind, which is only 10 people at a time, we open the doors 3 times a year. The doors are actually open right now. We do have a couple spots left, but it always sells out. We always end up getting 10 people every single time because we want people that are ready to grow. We want to teach people our strategy of how we've grown and scaled and now only work 3 days a week. We work Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. That's it. We're off Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my wife and I, so we can enjoy more life. That's what we want for everybody. But the fact of the matter is that we know too many people that are still struggling. They are financially at the same place they were right now, they were last year and the year before and the year before, or they've gone backwards. And they wonder why. If that person that is struggling in that way would just say, you know what? Enough is enough. I need to make a change. I need to invest in myself. I need to align myself into a group program or hire a coach that can help me with this bottleneck so I can skyrocket from where I am now to where I want to be a year from now. That's it. What enabled Nancy and myself to get to we've grown each of the last 4 years in a row because we're always investing back into our business, whether it's hiring team members or joining group programs, which we've done each of the last 4 years, because we want to put ourselves in a room, in a community of up-leveled people. That's why we're very particular about who we bring into our program, because we like to curate an amazing community. People that are ready to up-level themselves, people that are ready to take the next step, people that don't like to be complacent, people that see the value in investing in themselves. We had one woman in particular, Teresa, who actually a year ago, it'll be a year ago in a couple of days, she joined our group program. She's renewing for a second year. As the story goes, she would tell it better. In all of 2022, she made about $50,000 in her business. She was complacent. She knew she had to make a change. And she reached out to me as we were opening the doors to our program that's open right now. And she said, I'm ready to join. And she is on pace to make $250,000 this year in her business. That's a 5x turnaround in 12 months. And is that possible? Absolutely. And the great thing was, she joined at the perfect time. She didn't wait for the new year to up-level herself. She joined at the beginning of Q4, which is just in a couple of days, so she can have the foundations in place so that as soon as that calendar turned over to 1/1/23, she was ready to go. Just like the people that are joining right now that are ready to put their toes in the sand and start digging into what it is they need to dig into, because come January 2024, they're off and running. So is it possible for someone to go where they are right now and 3 to 5x their revenue in 12 months? 100%. 100%. But you have to have the right things in place. So that's why it is so beyond important for people to, again, going back, take a look at your business. Define what those bottlenecks are. Create an action plan. Don't just think about what you need to do. Turn those thoughts into actual step-by-step processes. And then do your research. Do your research. Look to get in a group program, a mastermind, hire a coach to get to where you want to be. You want to work with someone that's a few steps ahead. They have a few more things in place. They figured out things that you're looking to figure out, so now you don't have to. So it is not meant to be a challenging thing to increase your business and increase your sales. You just have to do the simple things to get extraordinary results. So as always, leave in the comments below what you took away most from today's training. I hope you found value in this. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.